Alright, welcome ladies, gentlemen, and various thereupon to the Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition Set 2 of my Warrior playthrough. I was actually going to do some stuff inside the war table before popping out, but yeah. Just get a good view of Mitsuki and all her armor and weapon glory, so hurrah. Anywho, like I said last set, I've already gotten all of the stuff required for the hinterlands done, with the exception of the two quests that I really want to do for the Let's Play itself, which are the area-specific quests that are required there.
Have you had any trouble?
The more interesting one, I should say, which is the dealing with the Templars and the mages there. Anywho, also off-screen, I've already went to the Storm Coast and recorded my entry there. Basically, whenever you enter an area, I think I mentioned this last set, you get a special little cutscene that shows you talking to Scout Harding about what's there, basically the main event that's happening there. It's also going to be what's going to be the Let's Play for that set. So, hooray! However, we have to go there to get a character for this set, so I decided to record it ahead of time. Hooray! Fortunately, I still have the armor on, so it shouldn't be too weird when I actually get to recording that set. Anywho, before we go anything else, let's unlock some new characters by going to Varrick.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Alrighty then. So by the way, what I meant by unlocking new characters is, once we get this done, we'll gain access to pretty much every character available, with the exception of 2. They'll be unlocked as we progress in the storyline. So, hooray! Just a heads up, also, Cassandra is wearing the armor that was Mitsuki's before I made this one, which is a little better. Well, not a little better, it's a lot better. Because it's made with Tier 2 gear. Yes! So the dressing I like, is what I'm saying. It's gonna be interesting.
The city still mourns.
Just a guess seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varrick.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Yeah! Kick their asses.
They wish to return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
We get a little bit of EXP for examining these things, by the way.
Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are...
I'm trying to get Cassandra to level up so I can change her gear. That. Just level up yet? Nope, still level 7. I have an armor that I found earlier that's a level 8, but I can't equip it. Sure. I've been playing other games, so I'm a little rusty with the controlling, so forgive me. Oh well. Hello!
People of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
We came here in peace simply to talk, and this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royal is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
That's what we're attempting, yes.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry's useless, and the Templars... Andraste... I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
Head to Haven then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you.
Alright then. Now they level up. Of course they do. Motherfuckers. No, they don't. Ah, shit. Okay.
Do-do-do-do,
and there it is.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
The message is attached, written in a large flowing hand and bordered with doodles. Love it. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Valrio. I hear he wants to hurt you. Excuse me. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and the round the cafe. And maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny. A poor drawing of locations is the market is attached. This is to unlock a very interesting character. One of my personal favorites too, by the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and get all these stuff done. And don't worry, I'm going to make up for the lack of real storyline stuff by actually having next set have 2 storyline bits. Hooray! If I tried to include the storyline I want for this one, along with all the other stuff I'm going to be doing in this set, it'd just be too long. I'd bore the hell out of yous. Alright. So you'll want to run around here, by the way, if you're playing along. Check everything, because you get just little bits of EXP for each codex entry. Boop. Alright. There's the red thing. There's also a shop here. May not be open yet. Let's see. Back over here. Yeah, it's open. Okay. That will sell codex entries and schematics. Pretty much any codex entry you miss will be sold in here. Which is really freaking helpful considering before in Vanilla Inquisition, you didn't have that option. It will just, you know, you had it or you didn't have it. Really annoying as fuck. Alright. There should be one more thing we need to grab. Here. There's also a shop on the upper floor that sells a item for 10,000 gold. If you can get it because it gives you a set of unique mounts. Ow. Alrighty then. Jump.
I believe that
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
You're cordially invited to attend my salon held at the chateau of Duke Bastien de Gislaine. Yours, Vivian Defer, first enchanter of Monstermod, enchanter of the Imperial Court. Dankeschön. Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
No, not yet, not yet. It is so freaking weird to see Soul is so freaking jacked. Alright, let's go to the courtyard, let's go. I believe going to see Madame Defer, how you want to pronounce that name, will drop us off right back at Haven immediately after we finish it. So, I'm going to do this first. So I'm reading through my party lists. Alright, let's go. And crush. This sword is currently beastly. It tears through magical barriers like tissue paper. It This is what's been doing lately. I don't think I've come across any elites lately. Also have a pretty good setup in my opinion. If I actually get hit while I'm blocking, I'll do a parry. That does a bigger AoE. Drains a shit ton of my stamina, but fuck does it hurt everything in my immediate vicinity. Pretty helpful when I'm surrounded by monsters.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh.
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... And you're an elf. Well, hope you're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the Herald thingy.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breeches.
Ah, Sarah. I'm actually going to zoom in so I can show you that they actually don't have any pants on. It's hilarious. I gotta say though, I love the simple fact that some game finally did it. The whole pompous, monologuing villain, the person you know is gonna be a pain in your ass. When you meet him, someone just shoots him in the face. I'm so glad some game finally did that. I've yet to see a game that actually does that. It makes me laugh each time. But nope. Deflected your arrow, bitch. Thank you.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breeches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition is almost an army now. Can you add to it?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got generals and oath belchers. And sure, you have soldiers. Like the dead guys protecting that other dead guy. All those helmets, and what gave them up? Some drunk gets a key lifted because someone else is pissed about bills. So no, I'm not Captain Swordface, or Marchy. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Gods, I love her. She's actually gonna be replacing Varrick as my rogue. All right, so you, and you for now. As I always recommend for those playing along, always have a party of at least, let's see, of at least a mage, a warrior, and a rogue. Have the core D&D classes with you at all times, because, well, it makes it just a hell of a lot easier. Yeah, too many breaches. Because, and remember, in this game, there are things that you can't, that some of your characters won't be able to do. Like, you know, you can't pick locks if you're not a rogue. Well, you can break them down, but you can't do the fine locks. Can't break down doors unless you're a warrior, and you can't dispel barriers unless you're a mage. So, yeah, gotta need them. Ah, this place is awesome.
Lady Lavellan, on behalf of the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
That's not true. I'm just searching for Divine Justinia's killer.
Of course you are. I'm sure your army is out scouring the hills for her murderer as we speak. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you would step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivian, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivian, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Charmed, Lady Vivian.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Vivian's actually pretty cool. If you level her up properly, she can become your strongest party member. She'll literally just tear through enemies like no one's business. I'm gonna try and build her that way, but no promises. Oh, to be fair, Cassandra's the same way, and so are a few other characters. So long as you know what you're doing. And I don't, so I usually just auto-level. Pisses people off, apparently. Okay, then. Before we do anything else, we have 2 more characters to grab. Ooh, that was a lag pocket. First, we need to go back to the Chantry. So we can get this to pop up, so we can get the other 2 characters.
Stay safe out there.
Hooray! Then we'll talk to everyone. Get their cutscenes done and over with.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
That does sound odd. I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Ah, lovely. Gotta love how these things turn out. Alright. Oh yay, I'll hold up my influence. Hello, Cream? Creme? Creme.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Who are you, soldier?
Cremisius Aclasi with the Bulls Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Orlais and Navarra. We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bulls Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
We'll consider your offer.
I appreciate it. We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Alrighty then. So now, off to the Storm Coast so we can get the Iron Bull. Then we're off to get... Vivian. We're off to get Blackwall. And that'll be all the characters. Then I'll, Let me think here quickly. Since we're already in the hinterlands, I'll finish out the hinterland area. Then when we come back, we'll do all the talking bits. Normally I try to get all the talking parts done at the beginning of the sets, but I want all the characters before I can do that, so it took a little bit longer than I anticipated to get all the characters.